Okay, so boom, cuz them the Johnny Bravo cuz, and he owed my daddy some money. Now, one of the worst things to do in the penitentiary is not only just be in debt, it's to rob Peter to pay Paul. So he been doing business with my daddy, doing whatever he need to do, paying other debts he need to pay off, and getting high at the same time, always breaking even, never having nothing but trying to pay this person and still owing this person probably $50, $60, and then taking whatever else they got, going over here paying them so they can get something else from them, and then just repeating the process. But eventually in the penitentiary, they catch up with you because people start going behind you, trying to see who you owe, who you doing business with. And the worst thing that can happen is one of your homeboys get jealous because you ain't smoked with them or you ain't hit the coke with them. And then he telling somebody your business, and then it end up getting to one of the people that you know. And please don't let it be somebody that's got some kind of status or some kind of rank. So me and my dad is sitting on the walk. We coolin', we chilling. I'm talking to him. He talking back. We conversing. We having a whole little conversation. We looking at what's going on in the pod. This person coming out of this door, going in that door. This person coming out of that door, going to that door. This person standing down here. He ain't got no choice but to do it because he on watch for somebody because he in debt. If you don't know what that means, they let me know you ain't never been to the penitentiary. You ain't never been to the penitentiary. I advise you to never go to the penitentiary. Now, it's all kinds of ways to hustle. It's all kinds of ways to pay your debts as well. And if you got somebody in debt and they ain't got it to pay 9 times out of 10, you done became a penitentiary slave. So if you owe somebody something, they tell you, hey, I want you to stand by that back window all day and let me know if you see any COs or the green team or anybody coming up here, you come and alert me and let me know. And let me tell you something, don't shout it out to the part. You come to my cell, let me know, hey, they coming in. I'm going to give you that. And if they come in, you also going to take the charge too. Now, a lot of people will get in debt knowing that they can't pay it on the strip of, hey, I don't mind being a slave. Because guess what they going to continue to do to their slave? They going to continue to break bread with them and give them stuff. They going to let them hold stuff. They going to let them do something. And they going to ask here and there, hey, do you mind if I smoke? You know what I'm saying? Let me go and get something to smoke, man. I got you, man. And that way, the slaves staying in their pocket. It's all penitentiary game. So we start seeing cuz them huddling up. Now, when you start seeing, I'm talking on the big C cut, when you, man, I'm telling you, cuz, I'm telling you, look, I'm telling you, cuz, they get to doing all that right there. You wondering what's going on. Help come over to me and my daddy. My daddy like, hey, what's going on with cuz and them down there? He said, man, I think cuz done got into something. He was like, man, he don't owe you no money, dude. He like, who? So when he say who it was, my daddy say, man, he like, it ain't nothing crazy. He like, how much he owe you? He owe me too. My daddy like 250. My daddy, he was like, him said, he gonna give you that. He and hold me by 4. My dad said 4? Since when? Hell, why you ain't came and told me? Man, because I already knew he had something going on with you and he boo. So he been juggling between 2, 3 people. And him saying, man, cuz them just came to holler at me. And they had me, you know what I'm saying, did he owe? Because they probably finna rat cuz and whatever, you know what I'm saying. They don't know if they finna put feet on him. My dad said, man, so now I'm finna lose out on my money. Him said, nah, I think they just finna smash cuz, but cuz did tell me the other day he got some money. He trying to do this, trying to do that, juggling, trying to pay. But they did say they finna rat cuz. By that time, they going in the cell, all you hear is you get to hear that in the penitentiary. Everybody turning now. The little Indian junk working in the pod at the time, Methany P.I. Kudu, Bobato. She turned up and she look at me. I give her the, let that go now. Let that go. Cuz them come out of the cell, man, yeah, cuz. Boom. She opened the cage. Hey, they don't know. They like, oh, we good, look, miss, we good. So it calmed down. My daddy say, hey, boo. I look at him, he look at me, we look at each other. I said, I'm not going down there. They just took care of the wet cuz. He like, man, just go down there and check on him real quick. Him said, yeah, go on down there and check on him, boo. I said, oh, that was up. Don't worry about it. So I mob on down there. Tiny coming down the steps on the other end. I come down the stairs. I said, hey, Tiny, come here real quick. Tiny come over. My dad said, hey, boo. I said, what's up? By this time, me and Tiny standing right here. Tiny turned up and say, what he doing? What he doing, Joe? He said, man, I don't know. Let me know what he say. I said, hey, my daddy told me to come holler at you. He said, nope. He said, Joe, did you tell him to come holler at me? Nope. I said, man, why you sitting here telling for, bro? This boy, I almost said it tonight. Little Indian junk come out of the cave, right? Pow. Now, what's going on? Tiny said, nothing he trying not to do what his daddy told him to do. I said, man, I'm finna do what he had me to do. Anyway, I said, man, we get to argue real quick. We playing around, right? He pushed me. He go in somebody's cell. I go over and go to cuz cell, right? This right after they done served cuz. So hey, cuz, what's up? I said, man, this Joe T, man, let me holler at you. Oh, come on in, Joe. I popped it up. Man, Blessed said, golly, cuz, you straight, cuz? Man, look here, man. Little Joe. Man, I'm good, man. You know, that just what come with it. You know what I'm saying? Took, man, like a soldier. You know what I'm saying? I do what I did. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't last long. You know, it ain't designed for you to win, little Joe. But, man, cuz them. Man, I'm talking about cuz them. So disrespectful, man. Then I told cuz them, you know what I'm saying? I already done took care of him. You know what I'm saying? I said, I'm going to take care of your dad. I said, yeah, him. Said you owed him too. Man, that ain't Hamp doing it like that. I said, yeah, he said, cuz them. I don't even supposed to be. I said, yeah, he said, cuz them came to holler at him. Man, Hamp did me like that. I said, see, that's why you only need to be doing business with my dad, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't finna be doing all that. They ain't finna come holler at him and be, man, I already know and then Big Joe be taking care of me. But look, so I done took care of cuz them. You know what I'm saying? Man, just tell your dad I'm finna come up and holler at him, you know what I'm saying? Let me get situated real quick. Matter of fact, tell me it might be tomorrow, man. I'm a little sore, I don't even want to come out the park, you know what I'm saying? Gal. I said, oh, Gal, straight, you good. You sure? Man, I ain't trying to get nobody locked up or nothing. I said, nah, you good. He said, bet. So I come out of the cell, Tiny coming out. Tiny said, you do what he told you to do? I said, you do what he tell you to do all the time, don't you? Man, that's my guy. I said, that's my daddy. He said, all right, then, wag like you know then. Quit coming to tell me. I said, man, keep on playing with me, Tiny. So I go up, Hap still standing right there. I said, look. He said, man, so what's up? What's going on? I said, man, I went there. He said, man, he already took care of cuz them. And I told him that cuz them had came to holler at Hap. Hap said, why you tell him that for, Joe T? I said, why you come up here and ask my dad and did he owe, you know what I'm saying, my dad ain't offered you that information and then I'm guessing you already done told cuz them, you done, you know what I'm saying, you done, like, man, you had to walk off. Man, I'm finna go down there and holler at cuz. He walked off, my dad said, boy, you paid for that. I said, nah, I told him that's why he in the mess he in, because he messing with people that's talking to people. You want to know? He said, no, Boots, let me say it real quick. So we go in the cell. I'm talking to Pop talking back. We converse. We having a whole little conversation. He trying to tell me that the stuff that I be doing ain't gonna always work. I said, so what you mean? He said, boo, man, you always be thinking you 2 steps ahead of everybody and be saying that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that stuff will come back around and bite you in the tail. I said, well, sometimes I don't feel like I know everything. I feel like I'm having to do the thinking for you. What you mean you think you having to do the thinking for me? I just don't feel like I just don't feel like some people as sharp as they used to be. Now, I've been in here a long time. I said, that's my point exactly. You so used to it running off the old system. I said, sometimes, man, you got to prompt people to get them to understand how they need to move because some of these folks don't understand how they need to move. Not only that, that's also in the free world. You wonder why you got people that's leaders and then you got people that just seem like they designed to follow. It's because leaders have to find ways to know how to communicate to people who don't seem to compute things the same way. Our comprehension and perspectives ain't the same way. And if you understand your role to get people to understand that it ain't even that I think I know everything. I'm just trying to open you up and get you to see it a way that evidently you was never going to see it in the first place. And then I'm trying to get you to see this is the best way. So, and if anything, you was sharp like that at one point in time. I'm your son. So 9 times 10, it come from you. Because my mama don't think like that. My mama too kind-hearted. She give away everything. You know what I'm saying? And not even realize, hey, you don't need to be doing that. She thinking life just going to go on and things just going to be peaches and cream and she gonna keep praying to God and he gonna keep doing this cliche. He ain't there when you need him, but he always on time, and then wonder why you ain't never got none. You got to know how to prompt things to make things work, to make things do what they do. And if you got to cut some people out like Hamp because he came up here doing whatever he doing, because he probably at the end of the day he was doing that because he was probably gonna go holler at Cuz, which is probably what he doing now, to make Cuz feel like you need to just be messing with me because I'm gonna make sure you straight. You know what I'm saying? And the money good, I'm gonna keep it going, because one thing I understand about a hustler, like me and my partner D-Lo and me and my brother. One thing about a hustler is, at the end of the day, I love you. You know what I'm saying? You my guy, you my brother, but I want the money. So if they done hollered at Hamp probably already done vouched and tried to let them know, hey, don't smash him out, which he probably didn't say that, but he know he gonna be frustrated with Cuz and them, because that's normally how it happens. When them folks jumped on me, I didn't want to do business with GD. I wanted to do it outside of GD. Same thing happened with me and D-Lo. When certain things happen, I'm gonna just make sure me and you straight. When the homeboys doing what they doing, and then D-Lo getting in my head, man, see, that's why you only need to be messing with me. Jewel and them don't know what they doing. They ain't gonna be out all night. Boom. It's just what it is. My brother going behind my back and asking me, you know what I'm saying, who I'm doing stuff with, you know what I'm saying? I see you getting money. I'm, yeah. Boom, he going behind me and fronting the same people. Now you slowing up my bread. But the whole time, hustlers have a spirit of greed. I don't care how many times somebody tell you it's enough for everybody. If something is going on, 9 times out of 10, that person want to get as much as they can get out of it, point blank, period. All of a sudden, Cuz knock on the door. Hey, Big Joe, you hear Cuz now. Hey, Cuz, come holler at me when you do, Cuz. He popped the, my dad say, let him in. I popped the door, pop. He come in, man, bless his still. Man, what going on, Joe? He doing all this here, right? he doing, hey, what going on, Joe? Man, bless his still, man. He closed it up, blue. Man, his son came over and hollered at me. Man, Joe. So, you know, I done been in the wreck a couple times, so he get the stretching and everything. So I'm already knowing, you know what I'm saying, when Cuz, I'm in here like this, Joe. I'm in here, I throw my little, you know what I'm saying, I don't ball up, you know what I'm saying, just enough to pass a couple of seconds. They talking about fight back, they trying to get the face licked right here, got a little scratch on me and stuff right there, right? But I'm good, Joe, look. Man, this between you and me, Joe. My dad said, I'm trying to make sure you straight. Oh, yeah, I'm good, man. They keep me pretty good right here for my rib and my bruise right there, man. Man, I'm straight, but look. So, look. I met this girl, right, POF, right? So, I been kicking with her. She on my visitation list and stuff. So, you know they got the picnic area open, right? My dad lay back like this here. Now, if you've been to the penitentiary, then you know the picnic area is where, when the compound get plentiful. You don't know what plentiful mean? They let me know you ain't never been to the penitentiary. You ain't never been to the penitentiary, I advise you to never go to the penitentiary. Now, when the picnic area pop off, your folk get to bring in food, you get to grill. And then you sitting outside, you get to walk and stuff outside, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they putting that in the middle of their body, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people out there, you know what I'm saying, you in a decent little spot, the office or somewhere, you sitting over by a tree, you know what I'm saying, you might get your little dome shot, you know what I'm saying, you might get your gas, you know what I'm saying, to sit close enough till you reach your hand out there, you know what I'm saying, give you a couple of strokes. Now, you've been locked up 6-7 years, it ain't gonna take them about 4-5 of them, boom, you know what I'm saying, you're out of there. Now, the picnic area, everybody can't wait, but a lot of penitentiary picnic areas get closed down because that's when everybody trying to get their bombs. Some people are throw them, leave them in the yard, let people go up there, let the yard workers, you know what I'm saying, go up there searching, you know what I'm saying, however they trying to do it. Hey, go over and talk to the police real quick. Boom. Threw it way over yonder somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Said somebody over there to get there. Now, when he say, man, you know the picnic area, you know what I'm saying, boom. My dad say, so you got somebody that's gonna go up there and get it? He said, man, look. Man, look here, Joe. Man, I ain't trying to keep, you know what I'm saying? Man, long as it ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying, too much. Look, man, Big Joe, I go up there and get it myself. I ain't finna say nothing right, but stuff like that be funny. You know what I'm saying? My daddy said, you sure? My daddy ain't opposed to getting no money now. Now, if you want to make a choice and you do it, now one thing my daddy was locked in on was if somebody decide to do something, that's what they wanted to do. He ain't responsible for what happened. That's what you wanted to do. I didn't convince you. I didn't ask you. I didn't persuade you. You brought it to me. That's what you wanted to do. Hey, if that's what make you happy, that's what's good. Hey, this is what you need to do. My dad said, you sure? Man, yeah, I ain't tripping, you know what I'm saying? I done did it before, you know what I'm saying, once or twice, you know what I'm saying? I was down there at South Central, you know what I'm saying? I swallowed some balloon before, but I ain't trying to swallow no balloon, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather just go ahead, you know what I'm saying? If it's a deep, you know what I'm saying? If it's some, you know what I'm saying? No, some hard drugs, you know what I'm saying? Not no weed, no tobacco, you know what I'm saying? We could get, you know what I'm saying, some strips, you know what I'm saying? Some coke or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Some pills. You know what I'm saying, some boxes, you know what I'm saying, something like that, something small, you know what I'm saying, that we can go ahead and hit, you know what I'm saying, I ain't tripping, you know what I'm saying, if it's something like this here, you know what I'm saying, I can go up there and get it. My daddy said, all right, what's the split? He said, man, I'm just trying to get straight, Joe, you know what I'm saying, you could just give me a quarter or something, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna make it do what it do. He said, you sure? Yeah, Joe, you know what I'm saying, because I owe you, and then, you know what I'm saying, I need to take care of hemp. I'm trying to get hemp out of my hair. You know what I'm saying? Your son came and hollered at me. He said, yeah, my son told me. I said, yeah, I try to tell him what, you know what I'm saying, what he need to do. He was like, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do, little Joe. You know what I'm saying? It only makes sense. Joe T, the only one that ain't causing me problems to everybody else. No, I'm going to do what I do, you know what I'm saying? It's just when people ain't where they want to be, you know what I'm saying? They be acting funny, and then, you know what I'm saying, they get to acting funny, you know what I'm saying? They be wanting to push on you and stuff, man. I want to take the rack or whatever, pay them, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to take care of the hemp, you know what I'm saying? Damn there, Joe, if this is what we going to do, you know what I'm saying? This is what we going to do. My dad said, I got you. Give me a couple days. Let me put it together. Dude walk out of the cell. I said, you sure about that? He like, oh, yeah, I believe him. I said, I ain't saying I didn't believe him. I just asked if you sure about it. Oh yeah, he ain't. What you trying to say? I said, I don't think he gonna check in or nothing. I said, because them gonna realize he got something going on. You know what I'm saying? And then he said, that ain't my here you go. They ain't got nothing to do with me. If he go up there and do what he do and give me mine or whatever situations he got after me, they ain't got nothing to do with me, boo. I said, well, so be it. Guess what? The man go up here. The man go up here to the picnic area. He going up here to take care of the business. The girl that got the bomb, she done met my daddy girl, you know what I'm saying? They going up here to get the bomb. He go up there, he let my daddy know, I'm gonna take care of the business, everything gonna be straight. Now, you don't try to go up there and get you a little extra something going on. One of the big homies is up there, and his kids is up there. So his kids is up there, he done already secured the pack, but evidently he tried to get him, you know what I'm saying? He tried to give him a little HJ. Try to get him a little HJ. You don't know what the HJ is, and let me know, you know what I'm saying, your head is in the right place and they don't need to go in the wrong place. I advise you to stay right there. Try to get him a little HJ, right? The big homie then walking around, his girl see what's going on and said out loud, like, my kid, like, what's wrong? Like, come on. Like, but she know he the big homie. So cuz say something like, hey, cuz. And the girl off of POL say something kind of disrespectful. They done bust a block, so was said, came back again, cuz said something to the homeboy. He was like, man, I'm almost finished. He was like, man, cuz, my kids is out here. He was like, man, cuz, come on, cuz. So saying cuz, come on, cuz, you basically saying, man, you know what time it is, right? Which that is, the penitentiary rules is in effect, cuz. You take your girl over there somewhere, like what you got going on? But him knowing she knowing he the big homie, 9 times out of 10, she probably just wanted to see him flex, knowing that's probably what he finna do in a minute with the kids over there. Man, them folk coming from visit, already letting cuz know they finna smash him. They get in the pod, go in, it ain't locked down, they go in, big homie done told them what was up. Before he can secure my daddy, they go in the cell, smash him. This time, Method and P.I. Kudu ain't working on this weekend. The police come in, they go to the hole. Me and my daddy come out of the cell, looking down there, police run in, boom, get 2 or 3 of them, taking him out of the cell. They finna put him on pending investigation because it looked like he the one that was assaulted. So they carry him out. My daddy on the back window, my dad on the back window like this, like he finna signal to him that he done got the bomb is secure, he good. So he turn around, he looking. My dad said he looking and he looking. I think he don't know which window it is. I said, Daddy, he don't know which window he looking at, man. I said, man, I told you, I asked you what you should. He said, man, boo, just shut up, boo, just shut up. Everything gonna be straight. These folks go back here to this hole. They back here 4-5 days. Cuz them get out of the hole, they send them to a different unit. Cuz come back, and he come back to the unit. Cuz them going over and hollering at him. Cuz them going down there and hollering. My daddy tell me, soon as they come out of the boo, go down there and holler at him. All right, they come out of the cell. I go down there, boom, 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 hit the door, blah. Man, bless his cell, walk in, boom, man. So, man, cuz them tripping. You know what I'm saying? Cuz them talking about, man, I gotta pay the big homie, boom. I said, man, forget all that. My daddy wanna know, you know what I'm saying, if you, you know what I'm saying, if you got that. Yeah, I got Big Joe. He was like, man, step out the cell real quick. He was like, man, I got you. So I step out of the cell, Tiny come down there, he was like, man, what's up? Everything straight? I said, yeah, everything's supposed to be straight. I said, you wanna sit right here? You finna grab real quick. He was like, yeah, I do that. I said, yeah, when they got something to do with some dope, then you'll take care of the business. Man, quit playing on me, little Joe. I said, well, you don't sit right here, and when he get through, you know what I'm saying, go on, bring that. So I go up the stairs, tell my daddy, I'm like, he said everything was straight. Me and my daddy sitting in the cell, Tiny come knock on the door. Boom. He was like, man, Big Joe, he come in. Man, bless his cell. Soon as he walk in, it's a little bomb. Boom, he throw it, pitch it to my daddy. And then my daddy get to unwrapping the bomb, cuz them knock on the boom. Hey, Big Joe. He like, man, what's up? He man, come on in. Tiny standing by the door. Cuz walk in, hey, man, bless his cell. Hey, cuz, man, cuz said, you supposed to be taking care of something for him, you know what I'm saying? He took care of something for you, you know what I'm saying? Cuz need to take care of it. I'm coming up here to make sure Cuz was telling the truth about what he said. I look at my dad and my dad look at me and my dad look at each other. I said, what I tell you? He said, boo, don't start it right now. He said, what? He said, what Cuz told you we had going on? He ain't going into no details or nothing, but he said he had some business with you. He said you supposed to be breaking him off. You know what I'm saying? I just seen your son go down there, you know what I'm saying? And then I seen Tiny go down there. I'm just trying to make sure Cuz get, you know what I'm saying, to take care of the business. My dad said, oh yeah, I'm finna take care of that, and that's the last time I'm gonna take care of that for him. He was like, oh, I ain't got nothing to do with us, you know what I'm saying? We just trying to, you know what I'm saying? Tiny said, man, you should have never sent him down there to that VG anyway. He said that in front of the homeboy. The homeboy say, what you talking about? What you talking about, Tiny? My daddy say, man, I don't know what Tiny talking about. He said, man, told you, man, little Joe told you, man, you shouldn't even been dealing with that now. Man, no disrespect, Cuz, but Cuz, y'all come up here, he done put y'all in Joe T business, man, ain't none of that straight, man, what Cuz got going on. Y'all done jumped on it twice, man, and then, man, Cuz said, oh, you right. He walk out of the cell. We sitting in here, listen, they go down there, smash Cuz again. Cuz, they come out of the cell. This time they don't send him to the hole. They go down and tell him he got the role because they done got the information out of him. They tell him he got a role. The big homie come up to the cell. Hey, Big Joe. Hey, Cuz. They popped up. Pop. Man, bless his cell. What's up? What's up, little Joe? What going on, Tiny? What's up, Big Joe? You good? I said, yeah. He said, yeah, I'm good. What's going on, Cuz? What's up? Talk to me, Cuz. Man, it's over with Cuz, or whatever, you finna give Cuz, you can go and give it to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna disperse that amongst, you know what I'm saying, the homeboys and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So whatever y'all had going on, it's over with, you know what I'm saying? Cuz, I don't know what Cuz got going on, but supposedly, you know what I'm saying, supposed to be something going on with the VG, you know what I'm saying? But they ain't none of my business, but, you know what I'm saying, as of right now, you know what I'm saying, Cuz over with, you know what I'm saying? So whatever that is, my daddy said, out here, I'm gonna get that to you right now. He said, I ain't on number 2.5 above. My dad said, oh, I ain't on number about 2.5 a box. He said, that's it. He said, man, Cuz said, you know what I'm saying? My dad said, I don't know nothing about that, you know what I'm saying? All I know is, you know what I'm saying, he owed me, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get that, you know what I'm saying? And then he owed him, you know what I'm saying? He told me to take care of him, you know what I'm saying? And then what was left, you know what I'm saying? He was gonna do whatever he needed to do. But they already done secured the door. My daddy gave him 2.5 strips, right? Boom. He come out, hey, Cuz. They come over to the door. They down there on the door, you know what I'm saying, knocking on the door, trying to get Cuz to say whatever it is. My dad said, go get help. So I go out of the cell, I go get help. Boom. He come over to the cell. Now he gonna give him a quarter. Now it's gonna be a decent little amount. So when he come to the cell, my dad say, hey, look, So when they come back up here, you know what I'm saying, because they done already said they finna smash him out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna give him anything of what I was supposed to give him, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna take care of you, you know what I'm saying? So you don't get nothing, but you need to say that that was supposed to come out of here. By that time, they boom, boom, boom. Hey, cuz, they come on in. Man, Blessing said, hey, man, but cuz just said, man, you my daddy said, no. He owed me. He owed him. Him said, yeah, he owed me. You know what I'm saying? He had already said whatever was going on. So I don't know what cuz told y'all, but he was supposed to take care of me. He owed me $400. Now whatever he owed Joe, I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? But what, you know what I'm saying? Then Joe finna take care of me. And my daddy said, yeah, and then what was left? I told him what was left because of that. You know what I'm saying? I was going, you know what I'm saying? And I already done gave cuz what that is. Man, but cuz said, my dad said, I thought y'all said cuz ain't nothing no more. Man. My dad said, look, check this out. What's not gonna happen is, we ain't gonna play this like, you know what I'm saying, y'all taking his word over mine when at the end of the day, this right here, man. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have done what he wanted to do, you know what I'm saying, to take care of me and pay bro. And now what he told y'all, I don't know. But one thing we all do around here, he'll rob Peter to pay Paul. So whatever he's saying right now, please don't let that get in between you and me. Take that up with him. You know what I'm saying? Go down there, take that up with him. I ain't got no lie to tell nobody. And then on top of that, I don't owe nobody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be into it with nobody. Like, I'm cool, but at the end of the day, I don't know what he told y'all. Ham said, look, I was up here, you know what I'm saying, when you know what I'm saying, after he came up here, you know what I'm saying, I came up here and hollered at Joe. Joe told me what it was. I went down there, I hollered at him. You know what I'm saying? And he said what it was, and man, Big Joe ain't lying. And you know what I'm saying? And I don't owe you no lies. And man, what we ain't finna do, we ain't finna allow this dude who robbing Peter to pay Paul have us into it, you know what I'm saying, about these tools and fuse, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't even know if he still owe y'all, because he told me he pays y'all. And that's the reason why he came to holler at Joe, because he was trying to take care of Joe and try to take care of me. So whatever y'all getting at this point, from my understanding, it's extra anyway. The big homie said, You right, him. Hey, my apologies, Big Joe, Little Joe, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't no disrespect, you know what I'm saying? Cuz gonna have to go and get up out of here, you know what I'm saying? My daddy said, hey, let me let you know real quick. He tell us to step out of the cell. We step out of the cell, they in there for 5-6 minutes. He come out of the cell, I step back in. Man, bless his cell. What you told that man, Dad? What you mean what I told him? I said, what you was in here talking about? Shoot, I told him, you know what I'm saying, dude could be an asset to, you know what I'm saying, to what's going on. I said, so is he going to the CAC or not? To the CAC? To the back? Is he going to the back, Daddy? Oh, yeah, the big homie said he still got the roll. I said, so what did you say to him, though? Man, I just told him what he went down there and did for me, boo. It was already over with. I might well go and try to save the move, you know what I'm saying? I said, see, that's your problem right there. Them folks already said it was over with. Well, boo, if he won't go down there and put something in the middle of the body, I'm going to let him go down and put something in the middle of the body. Now, I would have broken it up with Cuz. Cuz could have took it up however he wanted to, but Cuz said it was an embarrassment. He ain't want Cuz around. Ain't no smack Cuz. Cuz been doing all this doing, and I ain't even know he been hitting the needle and stuff too, so I ain't know all that. I just try to proposition my man, you know what I'm saying? I said, man, just let him go. You done got your stuff. You done got over. He said, you right. I said, now go on, give me a couple of them Suboxone for going. He said, man, boo, man, we going to eat in here together, man. You don't necessarily need nothing to sell, man. I done gave that to Tiny. I'm finna get that to Tiny so he can do what he want to do. I said, man, don't ask me to do nothing else. I ain't doing nothing else for you while I'm here. It's over.